Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 3 of River City Ransom EX. And in this episode, we're going to continue where we last left off, and that's going back to the WLS company, or warehouse. Yeah, it's called the WLS warehouse, as opposed to River City Ransom, the NES game, which had a translation error. Well, it had translation errors at the wazoo, let's just be honest. And needless to say, folks, we have to come back here primarily because of the fact that there's an optional boss fight with Moose here. No, I'm not kidding. Moose will be here in the WLS company from here on in, once you take out all the gangs. Thing is, you need a high enough reputation for some of the gangs to actually, well, gang members, sorry, to appear in certain spots. So on that note, let's go beat up these guys and get through this company once again. Thankfully, you do not have to jump up and actually walk across here, unlike in the NES version where there's a gigantic wall instead of just like a straight beeline to progress. So with that said, oh god, that dude, he got flipped. I really love the animations of this game. It's hilarious. And there's Rocco again. Let's just beat him up half to death. Well, we did come a long way, and we did do a lot of grinding off screen. And by grinding, I mean beating up some gangs and gaining enough money to... He just damaged his own self. I just gained enough money and went to the pharmacy. And that's why most of my stats are maxed out. The pharmacy gives you some of the best items to max out your stats, and also eating spaghetti as well. And when you do take some, it's ridiculous how much willpower you'll be able to max out, and stamina as well. Primarily, you need $10 for lion's milk. Your stats will be through the roof as far as for the stamina and willpower. But for everything else is just going to be it's going to have to be either the very expensive food that you find in the shop, which is basically the French-Italian shop, or it's going to have to be the Mouse Place. Mouse Place will probably give you some boost as well. But one thing is for sure, folks. There are some guys you can recruit. The problem with the matter is... Oh, man, I'm gonna beat this guy within a half inch of his life. But whatever the case, there are some guys you can recruit. The problem is you can't have Ryan on your team. I will have to show that off in the extra video, because that would mean I would have to show off most events over and over again. And I have to actually make 3 different save files. One for Ryan and one for Alex. Because Ryan has some specific enemies that they can face, and so does Alex. Anyway, we got the light green guys, and they're gonna be tough. God forbid if we run into the Cowboys. Those guys are gonna kick your ass. Hands up, they are gonna kick your ass. If not them, most definitely the Mob and the Internationals. But if you run into the Internationals, yeah, good luck. And you're not powerful enough, that is. That's what I meant to say. But we're making short work of these guys. And for the most part, at least we have some willpower just in case we die. Now, if your partners get KO'd, that will affect your reputation. However, let's see. We got Zeus's Wand, Custom Fit, Excalibur, X-Ray Specs, and Well, the X-ray specs, that actually will... How should I put this? The X-ray specs will have the HP of every single enemy in the entirety of the game available to you. But what I took, cough syrup will randomly boost your strength temporarily and will do random effects. So like your strength will be through the roof, your willpower will take a hit, your stamina will be through the roof, your defense will be through the roof, and then afterwards it'll have one last side effect to where once the medicine wears off, it'll go back to the it'll go like to the red in willpower and also in stamina. Well, we just pretty much took out the green guys where it normally would be hard to take them down. We practically are trouncing them because it just increased the weapon. Oh, and by the way, doing the giant swing like that will actually lower your reputation and will cause foul play. And by the way, there are certain moves you can't spam. Like for instance, the magic pants and the slick hands. You cannot spam those, otherwise your reputation will be in the gutter. Oh, and also attacking bosses before they finish speaking. And Turk, I think he's kind of a masochist. By the way, be careful because Turk also teleports. That's something that needs to be explained. I'll have to be a little bit more honorable if I want to try to recruit him. And yeah, there's the side effects of the cough syrup. So yeah, that's something to be feared. And also, Turk just kicked me so hard, he did 62 freaking damage. I am not in the defense to actually go any further against Thor. I am not. So, with that said, we gotta go into the construction zone. Or the empty lot. Oh god, the empty lot. Poor. Well, I would say, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Oh yeah, Tachibana. Poor Tachibana, he didn't deserve that. He did not deserve what he got for the empty lot. Of course you're throwing that, why aren't you? And now, once we kill him, Mojo should be next. Yep, there he is. And this is, oh god! He does the Canadian Destroyer! No! Oh! Oh my god! He did the Canadian Destroyer! That is so unfair! Oh! And he hit me in the face with the brass knucks! Again! Seriously, man. He did it again! He did the freaking Canadian Destroyer! I know that move is really overrated, but still, a pipe to the head. That's what killed him. Wow. Well, that means we can now go to the tire factory to meet up with Thor. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys in part 4, where we grind up some more and have to meet Thor in the tire factory. And once you go there, yeah, you probably have to finagle your way back. This is RPMan985. Peace out.